Good day and welcome to my special 3-part video series. I'm Hetty now and I want to thank you for attending today's webinar. But before we start, let's look at the risk disclaimer first. Forex carries a high level of risk and it may not be suitable for all investors, so please pause your machine and read the disclaimer below. Good, let's get started. In this video series, I will cover everything you need to know about how to get started on Forex up to the point where you will feel comfortable entering trades yourself. So get ready to take notes today because this session is packed with specific, actionable advice. And I promise, number one, I'm not going to waste your time or my time with sales talk or beating around the bush. I'm going to jump right in and give you the information that really matters. And number two, you're going to learn super valuable stuff today that you can put into action right away. First things first, let's look at what's needed to trade on the Forex. You'll need a reliable computer, but it don't have to be a super expensive or a smart high-spec computer. The computer you're using at the moment is just fine. But a stable internet broadband connection is essential. And then you need to sign up with a reliable Forex broker and download their trading platform. Some trading platforms can really be complicated to use, so we will use a broker that supports the MetaTrader 4 trading platform, which is simple and easy to use. MetaTrader 4 is the most popular and user-friendly Forex trading platform out there at the moment. I will later give you a few names of reliable brokers who supports the MetaTrader 4 trading platform. And then of course you will need a trading strategy to successfully trade on the Forex. These are all the essential stuff. So let's now look at what's not so essential. You don't need any previous experience of the financial markets to be able to trade on the Forex. And you don't need a huge amount of money to start your trading career with. In fact, you can start with as little as $100. Not that I recommend doing so, but you don't need a lot of money to start trading Forex. Remember, Forex is a business like any other business, and any business, whether it's an online or an offline business, you need to start from a solid foundation. We all know that you cannot build a house without a solid foundation. Creating profitable online business is exactly the same. But yet, many people try to build a business without the correct foundation in place and then move from one system or strategy to the next and wonder why they still haven't made any money online yet. So I'm going to talk to you over this 3-part video series about how to start your very own Forex online business and give you step-by-step guidance on how to trade Forex. Because if you are in business and you aren't making money, well, then you don't really have a business. And that's the last thing I want for you. I want you to have a thriving business that you're excited about. You wake up in the morning and you think, I cannot wait to get started analyzing the markets. My aim and focus for this session is to introduce you to the most important stuff every trader needs to know to be able to make money on the Forex. Becoming familiar with the basics of Forex is actually quite simple and straightforward. Now, we have a lot to cover in this first video, so let's go ahead and dive in so I can share with you some very specific actionable strategies that you can apply to your brand new Forex business right away. We will begin with the word Forex itself. What does it mean and where does it come from? The word Forex is made up of the first 3 letters of the word foreign and the first 2 letters of the word exchange, like so. It's the marketplace for trading money. It's where one country's currency is traded for another country's currency. In contrast to the stock market where you have to choose from many different stocks, on the Forex market you only trade money. Forex is an over-the-counter market, meaning it has no physical location. Unlike London Stock Exchange or Wall Street, with a Forex, there's no building that you can point to say, that is the Forex market or that is the Forex building. Forex is a decentralized, self-regulated market where global businesses and global banks, as well as individuals, do business with each other 24 hours a day, and that's the reason why currency prices are constantly fluctuating in value. which offers Forex traders like you and me endless trading opportunities. The biggest movers and shakers in the Forex market are the world's central banks, like the Central Bank in Brussels, the Federal Reserve in America, the Bank of England, as well as the Bank of Canada, the Bank of Japan, and so forth. And then there are the large commercial banks and investment banks, and these names are familiar to you, such as Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, USB in Switzerland. They are all key players in the Forex arena. Also part of this elite group of traders are the massive international corporations like Shell, Microsoft, Philips, not to forget the large hedge funds. And then there is you and me, the retail traders. To give you a better idea how everything fits together, let's look at an image of the Forex market structure. Retail traders are connected to their brokers electronically. We as retail traders need the Forex brokers because they are our gateway to the Forex. The brokers are then connected to their commercial banks. The commercial banks are connected to the central banks of countries who are constantly moving money. These leading banks trade with each other electronically over two platforms, namely EBS, which is the electronic banking system, and Reuters. These two companies, EBS and Reuters, are continuously in a battle for each other's clients. EBS is the primary trading house for the euro against the US dollar, the US dollar against the Japanese yen, the euro against the Japanese yen, the US dollar against the Swiss franc, and the euro against the Swiss franc, while Reuters is the primary trading house for the pound against the US dollar, euro against the pound, the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, the Australian dollar against the US dollar, and the New Zealand dollar against the US dollar. So it just makes sense that out of the more than 160 different currency pairs or currencies worldwide, that we would choose the most popular and stable currencies to trade with. What's good for the big dogs is good for us. It will be good if you can write down the 4 major and the 5 minor currency pairs. I will go into more detail why currencies are traded in pairs over the next few videos. Let's look at the 4 majors first. It's the euro against the US dollar, the Great British Pound against the US dollar, the US dollar against the Swiss franc, and the US dollar against the Japanese yen. These are the 4 major currencies and really the safe ones to trade, especially for beginner traders. And then we have the 5 minors, which are also good for beginner traders to trade, which are the US dollar against the Canadian dollar, the Australian versus the US dollar, the New Zealand versus the US dollar, the euro versus the Great British Pound, and the euro versus the Japanese yen. Good currencies. All 9 of them are good for beginner traders to start with. Now, something you need to know is Forex is by far the largest, most traded financial market in the world. There will always be buyers and always be sellers. The average turnover of the Forex market is more than 4 trillion US dollars every day, and it's still growing. Have you ever wondered what $1 trillion look like? Let me show you. Here we have a $100 bill, and as we all know, the US dollar is the most used currency in the entire world. Taking it a step further, this is what $10,000 look like. It's a packet made up of $100 bills. It's about half an inch thick, and it can easily fit into your jacket pocket. This little pile is $1 million, made up of $100 bills. You can easily pack it into a briefcase, walk around with it. It weighs roughly 10 kilos. While $1 million look a little unimpressive, 100 million is a bit more respectable and fits neatly on a standard pallet. Now this is what $1 billion look like. Unbelievable, isn't it? $1 trillion is 1 million. Notice those pallets are double stacked, and it fills up an entire football field. So next time you hear somebody talking about $1 trillion, this is what they're talking about. Isn't it amazing? Let me now repeat my previous statement because now it will make much more sense. What I've said earlier is the Forex is by far the largest, most traded financial market in the world. And the average daily turnover of the Forex market is not $1 trillion US dollar, but it's more than $4 trillion US dollars every single day, and it's still growing. So now that you know what Forex is, or which currencies are the best to trade and who make up the Forex market, it's about time you learn when to trade, or when is the best times to trade Forex. It is true that the Forex market is open 24 hours a day, 5.5 days of the week, but it doesn't mean that the market is worth trading 24 hours a day. So when are the best times to trade? It's when the volume of trades in the markets are high, and that typically happens when Europe, London and the American markets are open all at the same time. The Europe sessions open in Frankfurt 1 hour before the London markets and closes 1 hour before the London market. So for a short period of time, the Europe trading session and the London trading session overlap with the New York trading session in America, which provides excellent trading conditions. Europe opens at 7 a.m. GMT time and closes at 4 p.m. GMT time, and the London trading session, as I've mentioned, opens 1 hour later. So London trading sessions open at 8 a.m. GMT time and closes at 5 p.m. GMT time. And then a few hours later, New York opens at 1 p.m. GMT time and closes at 10 p.m. GMT time. So, as you can see, we as Forex traders have a unique opportunity to trade the Forex market 24 hours for almost 6 days of the week. A typical Forex week begins on Monday morning in Australia and then follows the sun westwards as the world's major financial capitals open for business one after the other. From Sydney to Tokyo, then Hong Kong to Singapore, Europe and London, and finally closes on Friday afternoon in New York. Good. Now you have a fairly good idea of the major trading sessions, the Forex market structure, and which currencies are the best to trade. Let's wrap things up. But just quickly, I want to talk to you a little about what we will be covering in the next video. In video 2, we will discuss things like pips, buying and selling, and different types of orders. For example, entry orders, stop loss orders, and take profit orders, and Japanese candlesticks. But to be able to understand all of this, you first have to become familiar and know how to operate your Forex trading platform. So in the next video, I will take you through the steps of how to operate a MetaTrader 4 trading platform. But as I've said earlier, I will give you the names of 2 or 3 reliable Forex brokers who support the MetaTrader 4 platform. One is ibfx.com, another one is Alpari UK, and then there's Admiral Markets. For this video, we will use Admiral Markets as our example. What I want you to do now, if you haven't done so already, is to download a MetaTrader platform on your computer. Click on the link below and I will guide you step by step through the downloading process. As I've said, we will use Admiral Markets as our example. Once you have clicked on the Admiral Markets link, this window will open. Left click on the Platform Software tab. On the drop-down list, you can see all the different trading platforms available. For this exercise, we will download MetaTrader 4 trading platform for Windows. This is this one here, so left-click on MetaTrader 4. On the right-hand side of the screen, click on Open Demo Account. Once you are ready and you feel comfortable trading with real money, then you'll come back to this window to open and fund your real account. The only difference between a demo and a real account is the money. On a demo account, you will practice and trade with Monopoly money. Fill in your first name, your last name, your best email address, and your phone number. For this exercise, we will choose a standard account, and I will choose US dollars. You don't have to have US dollars in your bank account to be able to open a real account. The broker company, in this case Admiral Markets, will do that for you. We will talk more about that when you're ready to invest real money. For now, we will keep it simple and easy and choose a standard account and click the US dollar button. Then you can click the I accept box and then click on the blue Open Demo Account bar at the bottom. Your demo account will be funded with $10,000 and that's more than enough for the beginning. Once you've clicked Open an Account, you will be presented with this window and let's see what they have to say. Thank you for registration. You are just a few minutes away from trading on your demo account. Simply follow these easy steps to get started. Okay, they've sent us an email. We have sent you an email containing your account credentials and a link to download. So let's check our emails to see if we received an email from Admiral Markets. This is what the email will look like in your inbox. If it's not there, check your spam folder. Let's read the message. Dear Hetty, your new demo account with Admiral Markets has been created successfully. You can now log into MetaTrader 4 trading terminal with the following credentials. There's our account ID or our login number, and then there's our password. This is an important document, so keep it in a safe place. I suggest you make a screen print and save it in your Forex folder. Click on the link that says click here to download your MetaTrader 4 trading platform. If you are using a Mac machine, you will use the link just below that, this one here. Now click next on this window. If you want to read through that, you're welcome. Pause the machine and read through it, and then you can click next. Once you've ticked yes, I agree with all terms of this license agreement, you can click on next. This is your installation folder where it will be saved. Click both those two boxes to get the Admiral Markets icon on your desktop, and then click next. The installation process will take a few seconds to download, and once downloaded, click finish. Open your email again and copy your login number and paste it into the box next to login. Then copy your password from your email and paste it into the password space, and then click login. On this window, click on OK, and you will be presented with a screen which is your brand new Forex trading platform. This is where everything happens, where you will enter and exit your trades and much more. Congratulations on your very new Forex trading platform and your new Forex trading career. So, now that you've downloaded this, let me quickly say in video 2 we will discuss things like pips, buying and selling, and different types of order. But to be able to understand all of this, you first have to become familiar and know how to operate your trading platform. So in the next video, I will take you through the steps of how to operate your new MetaTrader 4 trading platform. This then brings us to the end of this video. Come back to me with your questions. I'm looking forward to seeing you in the next video. All the best, till next time.